Particular though, taking care of the ball and keep those two out of transition.
Interesting matchup at the 5 as well as they jump center. I want to watch Lynn Kidd, who leads the ACC in field goal percentage and is so much better this year. Also a key part in the backcourt. Bobby Barron, Lynn Kidd, the starting 5 for Coach Young and the Hokies. Well, there's why Lynn Kidd leads the ACC in efficiency shooting the basketball.
Great job on the defensive glass that time, blocking out by Syracuse.
Here's Brown, gathers, goes up, and that's why he shoots at such a high percentage. Pedulla misses the reverse. 88-85, the Orange opened up a 29-point first half lead and then held on for dear life. J.J. Starling was one of 5 double-figure scores by Justin Taylor, who was so good in the win over the Irish, and he has struggled so mightily with his shooting this year. His teammates recognize the difference, and that was a big part of what he did against Notre Dame, not settling for the 3, which hasn't gone for him this year. Orange associate head coach Jerry McNamara says Malik Brown is as good a passing big as there is in the country. Hunter Couture with his first 2 points. That vocal guy in the Syracuse huddle, on the floor, and in the locker room.
He is, and we got a chance to see him last night in practice here as we take a look at a beautiful post-up.
23 in Chicago maroon and burnt orange with a white lettering. And Jay Collins gets a friendly bounce, and we're tied at 8.
Great job that time. Certainly that's not a foul you want him getting right there. Just stay home. You can't have him getting into foul trouble.
Pedulla pulls the trigger. Nothing but net. That's his 3 from the corner to put Tech on top.
In college basketball, you give him any airspace, he will make you pay.
Well, after practice last night, as Nickel goes in off balance, Taylor with the rebound. Pedulla told us, I hope I do better than the last time I was here. I had a great shoot around the night before last year's game, but then was really bad shooting the ball.
I didn't see him miss many last night in practice. We were at it, so again, maybe he's looking for a change of events.
Lynn Kidd right to the rim again, points back to Pedulla, who picks up the assist. Starling inside, Brown carves out space and has the easy deuce.
Doug, early on,
to not involve Malik Brown. He is so good at poking basketballs away on defense, and there was another instance. Bell hanging in the air for 2.
A lot of that with Mintz, again, not gambling, staying solid. He's done that early on in this game, not giving those open looks up.
There's Mintz finishing with the left hand, got a step on Collins. 7 points for Mintz to lead all scorers. You see the scoring drought for the Hokies. Now over 3 minutes. Poteet draws the foul on the reserve big just into the game. Peter Carey will go to the line for a 3-point play.
Grown man move right here. Again, take the hit through contact, and
he's only shooting about 30% from 3 on the year. Defensive breakdown. Syracuse catches a break, recovered defensively. And the Orange come away with it. Here's Kyle Cuff. Gets around Pedulla. Right to the basket. What a move by the former Kansas Jayhawk. This short bench, he's been practicing well, and they love his toughness.
And they've rewarded him, and that toughness on display.
Here's Cuff taking the dribble handoff from Carey. Shot clock at 6. Copeland back to Cuff, who rises up and connects. Bouncers and about 20,000 people in the building. Shot clock down to 6. Now Quadir is going to call his own number off the window. Syracuse now 6 of its last 7 from the floor.
Shot clock winding down, unable to keep the ball out of the paint.
Mintz, what a finish. Judah Mintz.
Entire time, that is beautiful body control and finish, and 1 for Judah Mintz. Well, a couple things early on that Virginia Tech was doing a good job of. This right here, they need to get back to that last 3 to 4 minute stretch. That has been problematic.
Oakland splits the double team, hangs in the air and goes all George Gervin on it. A nice finger roll.
Off the bench, really huge. That's something he talked about. Getting that production when he goes to his bench. Just give me 4 or 5 good minutes.
Great backdoor pass, and under 5 minutes remaining in the half. Starling, he's so good at the mid-range.
They have a mismatch. They'll just break off the play, let J.J. Starling or Judah Mintz go to work, Excellent offense early by Syracuse.
Pedulla by Starling. Looked like he had a clear path down the lane. Mintz takes his time. Little slow-mo Euro and able to finish.
And staff, Jerry Mack, and Coach Allen as well, too, doing a great job with this program.
Well, they've got those 2 quad-wood wins. The best came here a couple of weeks ago against North Carolina as Starling puts it through. It's not what some other teams have, but they don't have the bad losses on the other end, and they're hanging around. And as we said, in the words of the immortal Al Davis, just win, baby. John Pedulla hits the 3. He's like, yeah, we're not here just to play. We're here to play and to win. Judah Mintz just trickled off the iron. No look inside Taylor. Doesn't come down with it and lays it in off the feed from Copeland.
And that's what he brings to this Syracuse lineup.
Kidd draws a crowd of white shirts. Now Brown defends by himself. Copeland with a burst right to the rack.
In transition, my goodness. Copeland almost taken off the rim. Stuck around, and he is the heart and soul of this team in terms of the verbal communication. He is their leader and their vocal leader.
There's a great set coming out of the timeout. Kidd with the dime.
They're going to try to get out into passing lanes. Those backdoor cuts are going to be there.
Copeland going one-on-one.
And they've gotten out in transition and really have been unselfish with the ball.
Judah Mintz has led the way. He's got 16 points.
Better backcourts in the ACC. They did a pretty good job in the first half.
Judah Mintz leads all scorers with 16 points. Here's his backcourt mate, J.J. Starling, trying to fit in. But he said the biggest turnaround the last 2 months has been the everyday work, as Lynn Kidd slams it home, the everyday work outside of practice he's been putting in with Jerry McNamara. Virginia Tech run.
He's done a little bit of everything, but in this last...
Starling, a 6'4" sophomore from nearby Baldwinsville, played 3 years for the Baldwinsville Bees before transferring to the Midwest. Pedulla with the steal. Make sure Starling can't get to him with that. Well, he signed with Mike Young, having never met Mike Young because of how weird it was during the pandemic.
In that first half, again, that wasn't an issue for Syracuse.
Mintz got into the paint as easily as that, dumps it off, and Brown has the layup.
In particular, against these quicker guards, trying to pick up full.
Pedulla after a good closeout by Bell. Ball goes through, count it. Unsung again for Syracuse, not settling for threes anymore. He had 4 points, 6 rebounds in that first half. And on cue, Bell gets another 2-point shot. Both of them not just living on the 3-point line.
Yeah, great job moving without the ball that time by Bell.
Pedulla able to finish with the left hand. Collins steps into a 3 and knocks it in.
Cut into this deficit.
They find Bell open in the corner. That is his shot. More from Concord, California.
Red Autry has to be pleased with that last possession again. Ball went left to right, extra pass.
Robbie Barron on second effort.
We talked about it. Second half concentration for Syracuse key.
Starling frees himself from 17. Heating up in the second half. Now 11 points for Starling. Quick answer at the other end by Pedulla.
He is tough. Again, that's not bad defense by Judah Mintz.
And then we have seen more fire from him in-game as the season's gone on. We saw some of that fire, lob inside for Brown, during that last timeout. It just takes time, and he seems to be making that transition well.
He does, and certainly right now, team doing a great job defensively, but I'll tell you what.
Without a healthy Kevin McCullough Jr. as they gear up the Big 12 tournament, they've got other options, but Kansas will be a threat come tournament time. And you know what? Nice feed inside. Malijal Poteet on the pass from Couture. You know, the big dance, the pass a little too tall, starts 3 weeks from tonight. We are getting close. 3 weeks from tonight, games will be played in Dayton, Ohio. Edmond, Oklahoma, as an Oklahoma State Cowboys fan. Looks the double team, finds his marksman in the corner, and I'll tell you what, Coach Young raises both of his arms in triumph A beautifully run set. Double handoff to Nickel from Kidd, who sets the screen for Couture. Kyle Cuff fights through that screen. Inside to Kidd. And what do you know? Another left-handed layup for number 15.
With a little slip screen that time. Nice pinpoint passing by Couture.
And that defense you talked about for Virginia Tech had held Syracuse without a field goal until that. Kidd posting up on Brown. Love this matchup tonight. Kidd goes to the left hand again and finishes again. Statistically, he went 14 of 15 for a career-high 31 points against American. Nickel blocks the shot. The Hokies can get back to within single digits. Couture dribbles through the defense and lays it in.
Gambles. If you're Judah Mintz, again, you're not trying to steal the ball from Hunter Couture. Just keep him in front of you. Don't give up those easy dribble drives.
Pedulla's pass a little low. Kidd able to gather. Again, he spins to the left hand, scores again. Lynn Kidd once again makes it a 9-point game.
Well, they found the matchup they like. If you're Syracuse, you can get that shot anytime.
Pedulla. He's able to get right to the basket, uncontested. Cuff on the floor with Mintz, Copeland, Brown, and Bell. 10 to shoot. Oh, that worked. Good action to find. Big sequence here if the Hokies can cash in. Team had his shot pinned by Bell. Back and forth they go. Give it to Copeland. Mintz with the dime.
And then Copeland with the beautiful finish off the end.
Nickel for three. Got it.
Clean look that time for Nickel.
Mintz crosses over Pedulla and is able to finish.
With the left hand through traffic.
Poteet gets it back. Strong to the bucket for the dunk.
Couture continues to show his pinpoint passing.
Mintz looking to go one-on-one with Pedulla. Able to finish. Again, gets to that left hand. Under 10 on the shot clock, under 4 remaining on the game clock. Collins backing down tough. No. Poteet on the offensive glass.
For 30-plus, as is Starling and Judah Mintz.
Mintz draws the contact, and he'll have a chance for three.
Makes it look easy, but for me, Doug, he set the tone defensively as you take a look at it and one.
5 to shoot. Copeland lobs. Brown throws it down. Beautifully executed by Syracuse.
By Starling, not to take that shot. Again, obviously still run some clock.
Starling gets downhill and lays it in. What has already been the best regular season for Syracuse basketball in 5 years is nearing a 19th victory. Lynn Kidd.
Snow, hot outside. Coach Red Autry and staff certainly will be pleased with the effort that their team put together, but make no mistake about it.